Hey everyone, my name is Joshua Poyer, Director of Student Voice at Here to Hear, coming live from the Bronx, New York. Big shout out to my bro Carlos. Thank you so much, brother, for putting me on to this amazing speaker series, Books with Brothers. I'm so honored to be part of this amazing collection of just truly phenomenal leaders and educators. So humbled. Thank you. I have a really cool book for you guys today. I hope you like it. So, as we try to get back to some sort of normalcy in the world, we're starting to see sports pop back up on our TV screens. And I just wanted us to kind of reflect a little bit and hear a story about a current sports hero who's no longer playing at the moment, at no fault of his own, but for standing up for what he believes in. So I thought it'd be really awesome if we read this book, The Hero in the Helmet, Colin Kaepernick, written by Joel Macnalie, illustrated by Adua Hernandez. I was fortunate enough, I got the copy of this book from a good friend of mine who owns the only independent bookstore in the Bronx called the Lit Bar. And she gave it to me, and I gave it to my godson who loves it. So I wanted to share this with you all. So here we go. Let's get into it. Gather around, children. Let me tell you a story of an icon, of a hero, of a man treated poorly, who for the sake of equality picked up his cross to bring darkness to the light despite what it cost. In the year 1987, on November 3rd, a legend was born among us, a leader emerged. His stance on social justice challenged our nation's politics. This is the true American story of Colin Kaepernick. Colin Kaepernick was born in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, to two teenage parents with no means to keep him. Miss Russo, his mother, bravely put him up for adoption. It weighed on her heart, but she knew it was the right option. Although biracial, half black, half white, his new parents embraced him. They loved him despite. They raised him with love and plenty of faith, placing him in his calling at the young age of 8. Cap was a 3-sport athlete and a natural success. Adamant about football, though he played baseball best. He went on to play for the University of Nevada Wolfpack, earning his position there as the team's leading quarterback. Cap was drafted by the 49ers at age 25, and he shined in the moment his dream came alive. He helped his team reach the championships and thrived, not before long feeling affected by the treatment of black lives. Trayvon Martin, Freddie Gray, black men mercilessly shot and slain. Philando Castillo, Michael Brown, white silence, not a sound. Terrence Crutcher, Tamir Rice, is this white man's paradise? Police officers using brutal force. All lives matter, but no remorse. With more lives taken and police paid leave, Colin Kaepernick took a knee. A sign of protest against inequality, he shined the light on police brutality. Half of the nation became outraged. Just play ball, that's why you get paid. They bullied and boycotted Cap, but they couldn't silence him. Not when police murders translated to unjust rulings that financed them. He pushed through the ridicule, holding high his standards, singing a new song of freedom and not the Star-Spangled Banner. Cap's refusal to conform sadly cost him a great deal. Freedom of speech, just as long as you don't kneel. Military veterans died for that flag, the mass argued, shouting insults followed by loud, echoing boos. The President of the United States joined in on the name-calling, using very bad words that are far too appalling. He demanded that peaceful protesters be kicked off the team. In a democracy, in the land of the free. In the end, they suspended Cap from the Football League, but he selflessly used his platform and continued to speak. He made clear that his stance on racial injustice was bigger than sports. It's about police accountability for wrongful murders in court. It's about black and brown citizens enjoying American rights, in the same way white faces do without having to fight. It's about the same bias laws used to protect white crimes. It's the same bias laws used to assign blacks time. It is about the stereotypes America uses on blacks without ever doing research and checking the facts. It is about using excuses to justify hate. This is not how we make America great. It is about calling the black man a thug and the brown man a terrorist, while the white serial killer is troubled and mentally sick. It's about why parents are forced to have racial talks with their kids, and why black fathers are occupying prisons doing maximum bids. And if these issues get too uncomfortable to discuss, imagine for a second what it's like to be us. Ignoring racism doesn't make it disappear. It's time America faces its fears. Black and brown citizens are as much American as anyone else, and America is great because of our help. Immigrants make up this land, your ancestors and mine too. And for the record, we are home. There's no place to go back to. So here's to the hero in the helmet, the chosen one. Your work on earth has surely been done. And if ever you're wondering what makes him a hero, he denied himself to live above the status quo. And we the people say it's time America takes a knee for you, the black man, the brown, the Asian, the Jew, to acknowledge the work that you have done, to bring all people together as one. Finally, thank you, Cap, for doing what's right. You have started a revolution worldwide. We understand all that you sacrificed and gave. In you is the land of the free and the home of the brave. That was The Hero in the Helmet, Colin Kaepernick, again written by Joa Macnalie and illustrated by Adua Hernandez. It's been a pleasure. Thank you guys so much for listening. Take care of yourselves. Peace.